And the obvious question is like this. What does the Gemara mean when the Gemara says that if you give people the benefit of the doubt, that when Hashem judges you, he gives you the benefit of the doubt? We need to give the benefit of the doubt because we don't know the whole story. We just see one little tiny minuscule sliver of a much larger picture, so we can't judge the person. It's called doubt because we don't know the whole situation. HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who's Yodea Machshavas V'Leiv, Hashem knows what's in the deepest places of our heart, and he knows every single aspect of our existence, every single moment, the entire picture together. How can he judge us favorably? He knows the truth. He can't err on the side of caution when you know the actual truth. So what does the Gemara mean when it says that if you judge other people favorably, when it comes time for judgment, Hashem will judge you favorably? It doesn't make sense. And there's different answers given. I'll share the answer brought down by the great Hasidic master, Rabburuch of Mezhebish. And Rabburuch of Mezhebish brings a pasuk in Tehillim Lamed Zayin, chapter 37. It says in Tehillim the following: Ve'oid me'at ve'ein rasha. And just a little bit more, give me a second, ve'ein rasha. And the wicked guy is no longer a rasha. V'izboinanto al mekoimoi ve'einenu. And you think, you reflect about this fellow's place where he is, his placeholder in life, ve'einenu. And it's not there anymore. He's no longer the wicked person that you thought he was. What, in a moment, a person goes from being a rasha, a wicked person, to being a tzaddik? Oid me'at, just give me a second, ve'ein rasha. And I thought about it, and all of a sudden, the rishus, the wickedness is gone. That doesn't seem possible. So Rabburuch HaMezhebish says something incredibly powerful. He says, if I see a fellow doing something inappropriate, something wicked, something wrong, and we'll give an example of this in a moment, even if the fellow actually was doing something that he wasn't supposed to be doing, but when I find it deep within the recesses of my neshama to somehow turn around that negative situation and view him in a positive way, no, he's not doing that avera. No, he's not falling. It must be X, Y, or Z. That gives that fellow an incredible power. That the next time he finds himself in that situation, he's able to do tshuva and not do it. And we know that if in that situation he doesn't do it, then it also erases the previous situation. That's what tshuva is. Tshuva erases when you find yourself, like the Rambam writes, in that situation, in that time, in that place, and the avera is there again, and you don't do it. So it's memarek, it erases the previous avera that was there. So it comes out when we judge other people favorably, we're not just doing a nice thing or becoming more positive and we're seeing the world with rose-colored glasses. We're actually impacting the other person and giving them the spiritual strength to withstand that temptation in this upcoming situation. Memela, and that's what it means in the pasuk, that oid ma'at ve'ein rasha. And in a moment, the guy could go from being a rasha to a tzaddik because you judge him favorably. Ve'hispainanto. And you reflected al mekoimoi, on his situation in life, as Chazal could tell us, al tadnes chavercha ad shetagia limkoimoi, same word, till his place. Don't judge him until you're in his place. Ve'inenu. And he's no longer a rasha. Why? Because you judged him favorably. Now we understand, finally, the Gemara in the Masechet Shabbos. The Gemara says that if you're dad another person, if you judge another person favorably, Hashem judges you favorably. We say, what does that mean, Hashem? There's no doubt. The answer is the same way that if you see another person positively, it impacts them and it helps them control themselves in the upcoming situation. Hashem gives us thoughts of truth. Then when we find ourselves in a situation where we fell previously, we'll be able to control ourselves. And Memela, retroactively, we'll be able to erase the negative situation that we were in before.